In this video tutorial, we're going to explore some of the live effects available from Astute Graphics that can help you build up an isometric grid. We'll be using the Appearance panel to stack live effects. I'll leave a link in the description to a great video on how the Appearance panel stacking system works. Hiding all the effects, you can see I started with an isometric triangle, and then I first applied AG Transform to it. AG Transform is Astute Graphics' take on the native transform effect. It's a huge dialogue which can be daunting, but break it into sections and you'll see it can move, rotate, scale objects, and you can create copies. I don't need to cover all the options in here, because all I wanted to show you was that we can repeat these triangles around 6 times to create a hexagon or isometric cube. The next effect we can add is AG Array, another building block live effect that repeats shapes into a grid. You can adjust the spacing at a set distance or relative to the objects. 100% offset places them directly on top and next to one another, and you can choose to repeat along the column and rows. For the triangles to sit inside one another, we need to enable the stagger option and make the row spacing 75%. We also need to ensure we have the Use Preview Bounds option disabled. Enabling this will offset the objects to include the stroke weight, which can be useful, but for us we want them directly on top of one another. Click OK to confirm, and this gives us our full isometric grid. I also added the Perturb live effect, which is part of the Randomino plugin, to crinkle the objects. Like the roughen tool, but more finely tuned, and ensures the object's edges are glued together. I'll leave a link in the description to a dedicated Perturb video. Moving over to another artboard, you can see I set up the isometric grid, but I used the split path into segments and segment removal building blocks to randomly remove some of the segments. Just playing around with these live effects is the best way to learn. Once you're happy, you can then expand the appearance, and I use the Live Paint Bucket tool to start filling in the spaces, creating another unique background design. AG Transform and AG Array are part of the AG Utilities Building Block Live Effects, part of the Vector Scribe plugin for Astute Graphics.